Robin, I mean, I'm currently sitting in the deli and the concierge area. Ed's sitting in the gym for probably the first time in his life, and you sitting above the rooftop. But I mean, one of the things from their perspective, you guys have pushed the boundaries with all the professionals in terms of the identity around the product and the unique mix, to excuse the pun. But how would you describe a day in the life for a mixed resident going forward?
Yeah, thank you, Stefan, and thank you for everybody attending tonight. I think first and foremost, before I address that question, I think it was important and I'll talk specifically from a D2E point of view, is, sitting around with our shareholders, wanting to bring something different to the market, and you're seeing some of the visuals behind the individuals. You've got to have the location that matches. And for us, first and foremost was finding the preeminent locations to bring something different, as opposed to being a me too and just calling ourselves some kind of a micro apartment offering with ancillary facilities. So first and foremost, the location that I don't think we've spent enough time is unheralded, because it really borrows itself to the mix, which is a bringing together of diversity and culture atop of basically one of the largest and best performing shopping centers within Southern Africa, which is then surrounded by one of the fastest growing corporate environments within South Africa. So I think that, coming to the mix, which had various connotations, it was a mix of diversity, it was a mix of people, it was stirring up something different within a South African context. And not to talk about competitors in any way. Like I say, first you need the location, which borrows itself to the product. And then really, if you're going to have a location like that, to not come up with world-class facilities that can match the location, well, you've done yourself an injustice. And over and above the fact that we have the shopping center that provides numerous leisure and retail opportunities, and Giles spoke about the security and the ability to walk or ride your bicycle to work. We really felt that the facilities within the mix, so from the reception area and a deli where you can run down and get a latte or a hot beef on rye, to taking your small pet for a walk in the pet park, to a gym that facilitated a boxing or a gym environment, to work pods, to below ground where we would have a laundromat, because we understand not everybody can just afford to send out their clothing to get dry cleaned, to an amphitheater where we can have that sense of community, which we will ignite for the community of the mix, which might be guest speakers or music or theater and arts and entertainment, right up leading with where you can see my background, which is on this rooftop, which basically gives you unheralded views all the way to Johannesburg as far as Magaliesburg, and we'll be sitting 14 stories high. So, who wouldn't want to end off their day having a cocktail or a beautiful meal on top of a 14-story building with friends?